you know, sort of bring them in gently. Because some artists can be quite off-putting, and when people are conservative, they have to be brought along gently. So that's what we did. Listen to me. You know, sometimes I go uptown to go shopping, you know, and those 50 yuppie couples give me such a bad vibes. But hey, I am proud to be on a public stage, and I hope you will continue to subscribe to...
Did you ever actually see a real photograph of her husband?
Well, I saw her real husband, who's very handsome, as she points out, and we took a photograph of him with their 16-month-old baby. He didn't want to be interviewed, but there he is.
Yeah. Nice-looking family, and it's getting bigger right here. You'll be here with us tomorrow, Lauren.
Yes.
Choo-choo. Oh, 29. Well, you can give me a shine.
Bette Midler in the early 70s was a very original singer with an underground fame. She made one isolated, much-loved movie, The Rose, but that wrongly identified her with the doomed rock star she played.
I'm walking down by the water's edge.
She gained international fame as an outrageous, creative, and great concert performer. But only the 80s made her a megastar as an actress, with 3 big box office comedies in a row. Down and Out in Beverly Hills,
But oh, Dave, you'll catch AIDS or plague or herpes. Oh, my God.
Ruthless People, and the first female buddy movie, Outrageous Fortune.
This girl does not have one-night stands. Every guy I have ever slept with, and we are way into double digits here, has come back for more. Every single one.
She's been married for 3 years to Martin von Hasselberg, who's in both the financial and art worlds, and they have a daughter, Sophie. But the real Bette Midler is serious, smart, down to earth, and struggling to balance her life. We all talk about having it all, and of course we realize
I don't want it all.
Yeah,
I really don't want it all.
Nobody can have it all.
First of all,
Right.
no one really should have it all, because it's unbearable. It's just too much work to have it all.
Well, having it all means doing it all.
Exactly, and you don't want to do that.
I
I mean, people say that I have it all, and I have to say, well, could I just give a little bit of it back? Because I've really had enough.
What's the biggest surprise about having a baby?
How much you love them. How much you love them and how much fun they are. I always thought that it was a lot of work and that it was thankless, sort of. You know, that they would, you know, they cry and they're sniveling and they're whiny and this, but they're not. They're so full of joy. My kid wakes up and she chortles. And she giggles, and it's just, I can't describe it. I just didn't expect it to be as much fun as it is.
And it's so much fun that...
I'm going to have another one. And I think that's when it gets to be rougher. I'm not saying that it's not rough. It has been rough because I have a full schedule, and I miss her a lot. But boy, when I'm with her, it's the best.
Somebody, Barry Manilow, I think, said that you were the most insecure person he knew and the most risk-taking.
So, that's such a lie. That's not true. I'm not that insecure. Maybe I was when he knew me, but I'm a lot better now. I'm stronger. I'm so old now. I would hope I would have learned a little something.
Where would you have been, do you think, if you hadn't had the gift of being able to sing?
I think I probably would have... killed myself. No. What would I have done? I probably would have been a librarian. I like books. I like the company of books. I like the smell of them, the feel of them. I like collating.
But I think that's a surprise to people about you.
Yeah, I think so. But you know, I have always said that. I like people, but I would just as soon read a book.
Did you escape into books when you were a kid?
Yes, I did. You know, my sisters and I, we got left every Saturday from 10 in the morning until 4 o'clock in the afternoon at the library while my parents did their shopping. And we thought it was the best thing that ever happened to us.
Did you live inside books?
I did.
To escape what?
No, it's just like great entertainment. I mean, when I read a book, I have the great pictures going on in my mind. I have a very lively imagination. I have wonderful characters, great costumes, terrific sets. And so I have my own productions. And when I read, I just have my own picture going on in my head. And I think it's great entertainment.
It's also surprising that you can go out and not be recognized.
I do. Last couple of pictures, though, I think have made a little bit of difference. Not very much. Because I turn up in odd places. I would turn up in places that people think a Bette Midler would never turn up in. Like the vacuum cleaner repair. They wouldn't think that I would go to the vacuum, but I happen to like those kind of shops.
Is it true that you're seen with no makeup
It's
at midnight
but it's true.
at Tower Records wandering
Always
around?
go to Tower Records. Always go to Tower Records. Now I'm not going to be able to anymore. But yes, I do. I go to Tower a lot. Yeah.
Is that important to you to be able to kind of keep in the real world?
Absolutely. You have to stay in touch. Otherwise, you're going to become a loon. You're going to become arrogant and pompous, like many, many performers that we know. And I always feel that I'm no better than anybody else. I just got lucky.